hang on to that scrap for now. And that is a full house, feast or famine. Sleeper. Peter is calls to you as you cross the axis. He's standing by the same railing you saw him last time. And he beckons you over. You're gonna insult me this time? I've been hearing things. Things? Mostly. No, Song. Song was a teacher. That sounds so surprised. Mechanical engineering. It says, a central sleeping on the moon where a single mechanical failure can the deaths of hundreds. The heat, the atmosphere, the radiation. All of it is hostile to us. My students knew this. Their work, their training was respected. As long as they were careful and respected the Song themselves, they could have their choice of colony placements. They were always in demand. That meant I was respected, surrounded by friends and colleagues. I was able to call in favors and pay them like for like. Song colonies are small, so close-knit, we look after our own. Flux events started hitting, colonies went dark overnight. We all knew what the kind of failures meant. Like always, we lost more people than any of the other meetings. Not a single one of my students left Song. Our future was cut off, just like that. My future. Why am I out? What am I out here? What am I out here? What do you surmise? Song is a fading memory. The systems we built there are useless outside its work. How am I supposed to move on from here? Find someone to teach. Don't give up, you sleep. Just keep going. Remind me of a student of mine, one entered the program from one of the smaller colonies. They had the advantages of most of the others, but they were stubborn as hell. Their program, they were the most skilled of their peers. They didn't get the best assignment, maybe because they didn't spend much time making the kind of connections that would help you get there. It didn't matter. I knew they would make the best of anything they set themselves to. Singers are stubborn, sleep. We aren't going to change easily. We won't forgive easily or take help easily. We'll hold strong. Count on us for that. Tell Soul again, you'll tell him that. You tell him how the crews of Ember Song are. When you resist, that means resisting Hearth's imperialist ambitions, so be it. It means resisting the flux, so be it. If it means you have, help others resist the same pressures, so be it. And then tell them to leave us alone. Jesus wept. So I was raised Catholic. And one of the things that I was taught, one of the positive things that I took out of the Catholic Church is the idea that charity isn't something insulting. Charity isn't something that is contempt, showing contempt to the person receiving it. It isn't condescending. It's what you do to help your community. It is charity as mutual aid. And so whenever I've encountered that concept, exclusively from like particularly fundamentalist leaning chunks of Protestantism, this idea of charity, of helping your neighbor, being insulting. It's frustrating and really stupid. And you know what? Maybe it's condescending of me to say that. But, you know... Like, this is certainly reflective of real-world attitudes. But on the other hand... Boat, helicopter, MFer. So I'll find you deep in the layers of Pilgrim's Seed, working on a patch for a life support van. You hear him coming, his silk kissing as he does. I had to ask around to find you. Seems a little place better than me these days. Doubt it. I was in the work crew that built this thing, so maybe you're right. Never let me see you. I don't believe you ever had a sleeper in Amos' hearth. You make me wish we had. Could have done with a few workers as good as you. Welcome. Seems I owe you some answers, seeing as you've been working hard in the Pilgrim Seed these past seconds. What do you want to know? I want to know about you. I want to know about Ember's hearth. But the flux is going to kill me. Let's hear your side of Ember's hearth. Sure. I mean, my whole life on that rock, so I have plenty to tell. Save my life story for another time, but the short of it is, Hearth is the first of Ember's builds, the biggest and most popular. It's down to the successful terraforming system Sibley set up back when they Solheim on the system. Our relation to the moons. But you're talking to, you should make me for a politician, see, but that's for others to do. But Ember set was the test ground of terraforming tech that Hearth is built on, while Ember Song was the extraction site for raw materials and energy needed to make it. You can imagine that might lead to some tension. However, despite some people might say, Hearth was never fully stable. Simply decided like to talk it up, but after they pulled out and Solheim left, our people discovered they have to keep the systems running themselves. The place would soon end up as dry as stone. Hearth was good as long as the evaporators kept running, kept filling our side with gas and clouds. Even after the collapse, our people kept those things going, turning the subsurface ocean into a very beautiful sky. Flux into that though, when they failed, the rains failed, and the harvest with it. So you have a city with nowhere to feed itself. That's when we, some of us, made a decision to set out on this place and look for another future. Anything else you want to ask? There was something. Okay, I can go back and ask more questions. You. Want to know what I want about me? I'm not sure the deal I was thinking of, Sleeper. You're asking about this. In case you haven't guessed, this is the one thing keep me vertical. It's a lifter suit, made for working the fields. We had to modify it so I could walk around after the accident. That's all I'm saying, Sleeper, because to be honest with you, I don't know you more than that. I know about the flux, but Ember's Hearth, go ahead. Don't pry into my life, and I won't pry into yours. Alright. Look, let me be rude. Let's leave it there. There's too many eyes on me on the ship as it is. I'd rather just slip into the background. Thank you very much. Flux. That's what I imagined. Can't say I'm an expert, but I'll tell you what he witnessed on Hearth. First we ignored it. A few farms with their automation systems, like lifter suits locked up, boss reset the schedules, nothing I hadn't seen before. But then the news out of Passero came out that they'd been hit harder. The local network had gone down and don't get back up. There for a while, but out in the farmland we were used to that. That's right. Hearth was terraformed. Wheat, rice, soybean, much more grows there. Shifting the way the fields looked when big old Ember was high in the sky, storms all shimmering. Anyway, I thought the flux was a freak event until the day they got the network running again. So the cascade happened. System after system corrupted, data lost, another flux hit, and another. Bots were running in circles in the fields, people would be cut out of lifter suits like mine in the city. I never saw it, but I heard the others. It only got worse from there. We couldn't seem to fight it. It cut us right open. That's what about the flux. Some people say it came from the inner system, that might be connected to some old tech there or something. Never heard anything more than news. Sorry I don't have better news. For now. Sure. Give it up, Sleeper. Making me think I need to start making new plans for this place. Then he leaves, and you wonder what he means. He creaks away down the corridor, you can't help but feel there's more to him than he just seems. You ever heard of can channel sleeper? Peak asks as soon as you enter the bay, as if we're in the middle of a conversation. Every circle's under their eyes. I'm not sure if they've moved since you last visited. CountZeroOr can't seem to grow too, shattering their slight frame in a wealth of screens and wires. Eek, are you becoming one with the wired? Transit? Exactly. Humanity's active negation, named for the effect used to transport billions of tons of materials from the surrogate system. Referred to in physics classes. At XPR, they hammered the principles of the system as can. The process of collapsing space causality along Euclidean distance between 2 points by negating mass simultaneously at both ends of a geodesic curve. Essentially, can channels allow for the near instantaneous transport of raw material between systems. Require huge funds of energy, of course, and decades of construction. Once can channels established, it opens up a system of infinite exploitation. The background of surrogacy is what XPR called them. Might not be able to send anything more complex than a rock through. Complex machines people are, shall we say, reconfigured by the process. Raw, particularly pure materials, whoosh. Research? I was trying to find out whether the Helion system, this system, ever had a can channel. Can channels are vastly expensive to build and run. Not every surrogate system has one. Many use fractional drive ships to transport their system hub to Solheim. Solheim's quite an expense to establish the system. Can channel? Yep. Shut down before the collapse. They couldn't run the sender receiver station anymore, but it's there. It still is, near as I can tell. Closely orbiting our star. In fact, sure still there, because one of the issues with can channels is the massive amounts of exotic energy they can produce when cycling up. Like the flux. Exactly. Someone is starting up the channel. Why? That, I don't know. They need a lot of resources to do it. They need to have people from the core system. No real large-scale automated extraction of healing system. So why would you go to the trouble? Flux. Flux, the wave can it produces a side effect, a problematic one, but is a destructive force. If it was, the core system would never produce it. So why are colonies collapsing because of it? Why is it chewing through systems? The kind of industrial system is set up to function with the range of can channel. The moons of Ember have been terraforming since before the collapse. They would have had to deal with the flux. Everything we have heard from the refugees said it brought down the system they had. Peak falls quiet, thinking all of you. And my interest too, thinking the can channels, the vast and causal hotways that prop up the core systems, and their endless appetite for resources. After decades, Solheim collapsed, most corporations gave up their claims, and apart from the sailor ships that came to begin work on the Central Horizon, no one in the core has come here in all that time. You shiver at the man as you measure the tension of the core, the systems of logic and exploitation that created you, your suffering turning towards the healing system. The floodlight turned this dark corner. A shrill beep catches both your attention, and Peak rushes to a screen. Once you're in crew map of the station, hundred individual markers begin to flare up with the system chirps. No, this doesn't make any sense. Flux nodes bring elsewhere in the station. I sent the system to alert me on the other flux nodes due to the specific flux event. These are everywhere. Hub, low end, shipyard. However this happened, the only reason we saw flux nodes here is because they are the most run-down part of the station. They are barely shielded. Others appearing so far after the event. You're going to get me data from these nodes quickly. I'll keep looking at what I have here, but I need to know why they're popping up everywhere. Like you. Mean it. We talk more about can channels and system history when we're back, but this needs our attention right now. He turns back to the monitor, and the eyes falling swung against the code, speaking to the flux nodes. Live quickly, but struggle to escape the into the motley from the mind. Again, you feel watch as you walk across the hill proceed on your way to a shuttle bay. Hurry onward, eager to outrun the fear.
Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please like and subscribe. And also consider backing my Patreon. Patreon backers get episodes up to 1 week early of this show and any future Let's Plays. Also, please consider backing my Ko-fi. Tossing me a few bucks also helps support the show, and it's not a monthly obligation or anything like that.